I'm just very happy. I'm just super excited. I'm a social entrepreneur who's traveled more than half the world to over 100 countries, and I help Black women and girls reimagine their greatness through authentic accessories, education, and travel to Africa. I'm feeling fabulous, and today is a great day. I probably should have grabbed. Okay, I'm gonna go grab it. Give me 1 second. I have something for y'all. Y'all gotta see this. Y'all have to see it to believe it. Okay, my sisters, my brothers, are you ready to see this thing? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I was so excited. I don't know what to do with myself, y'all. Your girl has her passport. Swag. I'm swagging out. You see the sleeves. You see the swag. I'm smelling like frankincense and myrrh. I'm smelling like bakur. Where my incense at? We burning incense. We got the oils. Like, the energy is amazing. It's been such a great day. There were about maybe like 60 of us. And it's all because of AfricanAncestry.com. Because I was able to trace my lineage to Sierra Leone, and their government is very progressive, and they recognize that every Black person, every member of the African diaspora deserves to have a place in Africa they can call their home. But it's hard to say which place you should go to. But with their new, like, trailblazing technology and science and capabilities to trace and compare and see the exact matches of our DNA to DNA from different tribes, they can trace it all the way down to not only the present day country, but also our ethnic group, so we can actually know our tribe. Like all the other places, Ancestry.com, 23andMe, all those, they can't do that. They're just gonna say like, oh, you're about 56% West African, or like, duh, I know that. And because of that, they recognize this, and they're saying, okay, so if your ancestry is showing that you're directly from this tribe in this present day country, we are going to extend you citizenship. And so that's what happens. This is actually a very historical thing because it hasn't happened before. This one is saying this is your birthright. This is where you're from. This is where you descend from. And so because of that, you get it automatically. So this is the first time this is happening, and it's happening with Sierra Leone's president. So shout out to him. But really shout out to AfricanAncestry.com because they've been working closely with the government to make it happen, and I'm just blessed to be on the receiving end. I'm so excited, y'all. So this literally just happened. I just got back. So anyway, don't even call me Ashley no more. Call me by my Mende name. I'm Ndile, okay? It's like, you call me whatever. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Today, I stood up. I sang their national anthem with pride. my second president, my actual president, he's Black, again. What else? Pledge allegiance to the flag, the green, white, and blue one of Sierra Leone. Yes, I did. Hand over my chest. I haven't done that since I was in like elementary, middle school, back when I didn't know any better, you know? So that was kind of awesome and surreal to be able to I just naturally stood up, because all of a sudden, next thing I realized, I was like, my hand was over my chest, and it felt good. I didn't know all the words yet. Like, we learned it, but you know, I was kind of watermelon. And then the very end of the song is like, my sweet Sierra Leone. So I was, you know, I got loud on that part. I got hype on the part I knew. But anyway, and this thing, I was dancing, was doing some drumming and African dancing, just celebrating. And so this was like really giving y'all all the things. Now it's only giving y'all some of the things, but excuse that. I was busy, okay? Shout out to these Crown by Jelani Fulani earrings. Anyway, let me get back to the point. So I'm just so happy I was able to honor my grandmother, who passed away when I was very young, and I was able to, like, I'm here for her. Like, I'm excited about having this passport. I'm excited about just really being able to reclaim some of the things that was stolen from us. that feels really good to be able to. There was a naming ceremony that was really powerful. I haven't uploaded that video yet because I want to make sure I'm bringing it to you guys in excellence. But I really shared personally about standing here for my grandmother who couldn't be here because she's a part of that lineage. So she was Sierra Leone too, and she didn't have that information. And it goes all the way back from 500 to 2,000 years. And so the woman who was kidnapped and enslaved and taken across the Atlantic, who survived, by the way, because had she not, I wouldn't be here. I'm about to get emotional again. No, go watch the video. So I did a video about that. Then we've been really busy because I work quite closely with African Ancestry, Jelani Women Travel. We collaborate together all the time. And so I was invited to go on their media circuit. And so we've done 2 media interviews, televised media interviews already, but that second one, we were interviewed by Miss Sierra Leone. One of the people in our group is a second Will Calhoun. Shout out to him. He's my cousin. We got named together. So he's really like my brother, my cousin. He's already been looking out for me, but he is a 2-time Grammy award-winning musician. So a lot of dope people, but we were on a panel. We spoke, and I have a YouTube video up about that, showing you some behind the scenes. But I have so much more coming, y'all. So definitely go subscribe to the channel. This work is really important, and I understand that I have to share with my community what's happening here so that we can continue to reimagine Africa. Because as you know, if you've ever heard me before, I say it all the time. I think the first time I said it was to Essence Magazine. When we change the way that we see Africa, we change the way that we see ourselves. And so this is truly a blessing, and I can't wait to be able to incorporate these learnings and some of the footage and the content into our new online learning program with Jelani Girls for boys and girls. It's called Passport to Cultural Freedom, where we're going to be talking about the exploration and the African history, the African American history that started before slavery, because that's where schools like to start, and then they like to whitewash that, and we're changing that. We're going to unlearn some of those false narratives and really show the true history and decolonize the learning that we've had. And so there's a lot that I want to share, because me and the president was like this. I'm like, what up, Prez? My president is black twice. He was like, safe travels home. I was like, I'm not going home. I told him, I was like, I'm not leaving. He was like, oh, okay. Because part of the citizenship, when you're pledging your allegiance, when you're signing the oath, you're saying that this is your country, you care about it, you're going to take care of it, you're going to invest. And so it's not just to take. It's not just give me my passport, which, by the way, that means I can travel a lot of places that in all of West Africa, I can go without being charged any fees, which makes life a lot easier. So I'm very happy about this, because y'all know this is my 102nd country. I'm about to go next door that way, like, let me in without all of the struggles. So I'm really excited about that. But back to some of the main reasons why I'm so happy to have this is just like standing again for my grandma who couldn't be here, standing here for the woman who, when she was kidnapped and taken away, she probably never thought she would return, and she probably was never able to return, but her legacy was able to return. To me, that's really powerful. And it's the same way I feel about all of our trips, all 13 of our destinations with Jelani Women Travel. Just being a Black American, being of African descent, knowing that you can make your Black birthright and return to the motherland, doesn't matter what country. If you take that test and you find out what tribe and you want to go back to that specific country, then great, obviously. But it's revolutionary. It's empowering, it's healing, it's transformational just to return to Africa, especially the way that we curate that experience for you. Just to be able to say you've been. Now, we have some people who come all the time, they just love Africa because they know Africa has the sauce. I'm not doing this just for no reason. Sure, I could sell out trips to Thailand and Bali and France and what else, the Caribbean, because those places are nice too, but Africa has everything you need. Everything you need is Africa. Africa is now. And so you all know I've been doing this for a long time, almost a decade. So I'm not making it up. Shout out to the people who already travel with us. You already know. But for me, I'm just all smiles because it's just another level. finding out the information, knowing where I'm from, being received. Actually, I can give you, if you guys are interested, I have a discount code. I'm in the system. So for African Ancestry, I just don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So if you're really interested, just send me an inbox. Just send me a message and I'll make sure I get you a discount code. The test is not cheap, but it's priceless. Clearly, look what it's done for me. You get to know the information. So it's not cheap, but I do have a discount code to help it out. But it's absolutely worth it. Whatever results you get, it's your whole family. So if you really want to get into it, tell everybody to give you $20. And then y'all, because y'all all will get the information, but it's absolutely worth it. I'll give you a discount code. I love AfricanAncestry.com. Their fearless leader, Dr. Gina Page, is all that in a bag of chips. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have this passport in my hand. If it wasn't for the progressive president of Sierra Leone, my black president, I wouldn't have this passport in my hand. If it wasn't for those first people who came and moved here and said, and kept knocking on the door saying, hey, we want our citizenship, I might not have this passport in my hand this fast. So grateful to all the shout out to my father, because if he didn't give me the DNA, I wouldn't have this passport in my hand. So shout out to everybody.